Hey there! Welcome to Daily Pakistan Funny News Free, where headlines get a tickle and a tune. Here's a quick rhyme to start. There once was a headline so grand, it marched off like a band.
Ready to rhyme? Quick promise, we take one neutral, kid-safe headline. Today, it's a big meeting in the capital about a new plan, and turn it into 3 short limericks. Each limerick gets a tiny lesson after, so families can laugh and learn together. It's safe, short, and full of silly sounds.
Rules and setup. 2 quick things. First, a limerick is a little poem with a bouncy beat. 5 lines, rhyme on the top 2 and bottom 2, and a punchy last line. Second, I'll simplify the headline into a clear picture, like a meeting that looks like a big umbrella over a town, so words stay friendly and fun. Let's play.
Limerick 1, a kindness angle. There once was a council in town who planned to wear thinking caps, not frown. They brought out a chart to share every part and said, your idea belongs in our crown. Ha! Okay, the laugh. Thinking caps are less itchy than crowns, most of the time.
Tiny Lesson 1. That limerick turned the headline into an image of people sharing ideas around a chart. Council just means a group meeting to make plans. The small civic lesson is about kindness. When adults listen and share ideas fairly, things work better. It's like taking turns with a favorite toy.
Limerick 2, a perspective twist. A headline once shouted, big plan, then winked, bring a spoon. For some it's a feast, for others say, please at least, but everyone's bringing a spoon to the room. Imagine a meeting with a snack table. That always helps.
Tiny Lesson 2. Headlines often use short, catchy words like big to grab attention. That's why they sometimes sound exciting. But the real story can be quieter. Perspective means looking from different sides. A plan might help some people a lot and others a little. A good question to ask is, who does this help? And that helps kids practice thinking about others.
Limerick 3, flip and surprise. There once was a meeting in town where everyone tried on a crown. They found it too big and fit it with a wig and cheered when the crown turned a frown upside down. Surprise endings are my favorite, and wigs are optional.
Tiny Lesson 3. This one flips expectations. Sometimes a headline sounds serious, but when you look closer, the real news is about solving a problem, not just drama. The small civic lesson is, ask questions. If a headline sounds big or scary, ask a grown-up or a teacher, what does that really mean? Asking helps us understand instead of guessing.
Rapid bonus rhyme. All lessons in one silly stanza. Share your cap, bring a spoon, ask a question at noon. When headlines wear crowns, we turn them around and listen for the tune. Quick and bouncy, just like that.
Recap. 3 limericks, 3 tiny takeaways. Kindness, sharing the idea, perspective, who benefits, and asking questions to understand better. If you remember one thing today, let it be, headlines are words that can sing, and you can learn the tune.
If I were to add a quick punchline, I'd say, always bring a spoon to meetings. You might end up sharing pudding. That's my imagined riff, simple and silly.
Subtle call to action. If this made you grin, tuck a limerick into someone's lunchbox, or tell us a tiny rhyme you made about a headline. Subscribe if you want a daily dose of playful news that helps kids practice words and curiosity. Outro joke to close, because we began with one. Why did the headline go to school? To learn how to be a little kinder with its words. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for another short rhyme and a tiny lesson. Bye-bye.